Hi everyone, Stepan here. I'm going to play another training game. Today I recorded the Neo Grunfeld, but I was unable to arrange a game with somebody to play in the Neo Grunfeld defense. So I'm going to play a normal training game. Tomorrow I am going to be starting the series on the Nimzo Indian, and tomorrow the introductory video is coming. So if you would like to play me in the Nimzo Indian, and since it's an introductory video, it could be any variation, we just have to start from the Nimzo Indian, please follow the link at the beginning of the description and let me know, we can arrange a game. Okay, so my goal is to reach 2100 on lichess classical by October 1st. So far it's going well. Yesterday I should have won. I just blundered an exchange and the pawn with 40 seconds on the clock, which was horrible. But I'm still up in rating since I started the challenge. You can see that I have 110 points to go. So we are going to see, once again we have e4, e5. I'm going to play knight f3. Okay, knight c6. I'm going to play the Italian. I'm going to play what I usually play. I don't want to mess up this challenge. I really would like to do well. Okay, I might go for c3, the normal gioco piano, or I might go for the Deutz Gambit, which is way more aggressive. And if he knows the Deutz Gambit, then it's going to be tricky. Because black is slightly better in the Deutz Gambit if he knows all the theory. But I'm still going to go for it because it's more fun. Let's challenge him. Castles. Now with knight f6, I'm going to play d4. Okay, we have the Deutz Gambit. It's going to be an explosive game. Bishop takes is the only good move. Knight takes. This is lost for black. Yeah, this is lost for black already. Now I just need to remember my theory. Knight takes here is best, definitely. If he castles, well, why don't I ever know the bad moves as good as I know the good moves? Okay, I'm sorry about this. I'm going to have to start thinking. I think c3 is the move here. c3, knight c6. There are some sacrifices on f7. Yeah, okay, this is much better and almost, or if not winning, for white, but I just need to remember. I need to remember. Bishop e3 looks good as well. How does he defend his knight then? He can play knight e6, and if I take his bishop, he takes my bishop. Okay, bishop e3, knight e6. If I take the knight, he takes my bishop. Then I take on f7, and he loses. Because rook takes, knight takes, and if bishop e3, knight e6, bishop e6, his bishop is on pre. So if bishop e3, knight e6 should be lost because of bishop e6, and if bishop e3, bishop takes f7 check. He could play bishop e3, he could play d6, bishop e3, d6. I could then play bishop takes d4, d takes e4, bishop takes e4. The queens are about to get traded off. And I'm not a pawn up, because he can take the queen, I recapture, and he takes knight takes e4. So bishop e3, d6. No, I'm a moron. Bishop e3, d6. Bishop takes knight. if he takes de5, I can take the bishop on c5. But bishop e3, d6, bishop takes. He could take with the bishop, and then queen takes, and then pawn takes knight. Queen takes pawn. He has rook e8. He has rook e8. Why am I so slow, and why do I not know how to punish this? Oh my god. Okay. There is something better here, I just don't remember what it is. Okay, bishop e3 is one move. Let's move on from there. c3. c3, he has to move the knight back. He's going to move the knight back to e6. If I then play b4, it doesn't do much. c3 doesn't seem like a very good move to me because of knight e6. Okay. Bishop e3, d6. Bishop e3, d6, I can take on f7, threatening the queen. And then I can take on d4. So bishop e3, d6, knight f7, saving my knight. If rook takes, then bishop takes check. If the queen moves, I take here. Okay, so I think I have it. I think this should be fine. I think I remembered how to punish castles here on move 6. Whew. Okay, sorry about this. I've been looking at knight takes in the Deutz Gambit 3 years ago, and I don't think I've played it since, or seen it since. Okay, now knight e6 is the line I was looking at with bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop, bishop takes f7. So I'm taking one piece. Yeah, I didn't calculate this correctly either. Yeah, I did. Bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop, bishop takes f7, rook takes f7, knight takes f7, bishop takes e3. Okay, I did calculate correctly. Although if he recaptures, he shouldn't have done this. He should have just taken back, because then once I win the bishop, he has d6. Okay, now bishop takes f7, check. If rook takes f7, knight takes f7 attacking the queen, he has to take back. Rook takes. This was another mistake because now I have e5. So I'm an exchange up. I'm an exchange up for nothing. And now once I play the move e5, yeah, he resigns. He resigns immediately. Okay, I did find it. Yes. Okay, I'm going to analyze this briefly, and I'm going to let you know what the correct way to play against the Deutz Gambit is. please, if you haven't seen my video on the Deutz Gambit, you can find it on the channel. And now I'm going to get into this position. Okay, so the main move is bishop takes, and after bishop takes, knight takes, f4, d6, takes, bishop g5. That's the main move, and black is supposed to be slightly better. If after bishop takes, knight takes f4, he makes a mistake with knight c6, then there's this tricky line with bishop f7, king f7, fe5, knight e5, queen d5 check, and he loses the knight. And white is winning here. If after f4 he plays knight here, then I take... no, I might take on e6. No, takes here. Wait, why can't I remember this? Okay, yeah, the knight moves back, and queen h5. Yeah, okay. And the other two moves after d4 are pawn takes. This is also supposed to be equal, but it's really not. I think white is better. Takes, takes, takes. Rook here, rook e1 check, bishop e6, and now knight g5. Queen d5 is the main move, knight c3. The pawn cannot take because the queen is on pre, the bishop is pinned. So queen f5, and now knight e4. If black knows the theory, this is what's going to happen. Castles, takes, queen takes, rook takes, pawn takes, knight takes, the queen moves back, knight takes, and this is pawn takes. And now let's see his knight d4. It's correct to take on e5. And castles. Yeah, bishop e3 is winning. Okay, yes, I found it. I'm sorry that I couldn't remember it immediately. Knight e6. So bishop takes. I was looking at recaptures and bishop takes and d6. And I figured if he gets the piece back... Oh yeah, I still get the exchange. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so d4, knight d4, knight e5, castles, bishop e3, knight e6, bishop e6, bishop takes e3, bishop f7, rook f7, knight f7, bishop f2, rook f2, yeah, and now just e5. Okay, this game was really nice. I'm actually not going to play another one. I'm happy with today's win. It was an 11 move win, so what more could you ask for? And yeah, if you would like to play me in the Nimzo Indian tomorrow, follow the link in the description below. I would appreciate any support, and let's arrange a game. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know if you know the Deutz Gambit. Let me know if you've been crushed like this with the Deutz Gambit, or if you use it. If you haven't seen it before, it's a great opening to use. Obviously, it paid off here. And let me know what you think. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for more chess. Bye-bye.